Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Blue, and we're back with another video. Sit tight for this one. We're going to be talking about Feral. We're going to be talking about some classic. We're going to be talking about a few different things in there. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Take it easy. Peace. All right, first things first, and I do realize you guys, my voice, I just woke up a little bit ago. We're kind of working through it. But big news for Boomkins and Ferals. So this is, I've been checking on this. I did go ahead and post this. I made the video a day ago, or first day comes out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stall it. I want to see kind of what their results are. They still haven't resulted to this post, but Boomkins and Ferals have a huge, they've just given on the PTR huge necessity in raids with a new Azurite neck trait. So if you guys don't know, they introduced some new Azurite neck traits. I apologize, that let you have a PvP talent. Um, you know, so from Boomkins, that talent that they're allowing you to do is Moonkin Aura. Star Surge grants 4% spell critical strike chance to 8 allies within 40 yards for 18 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Okay, so this is huge. So you can get 12% for your range. 12% crit. This is huge. Now for ferals, we have leader of the pack. While in cap form, you increase melee and range critical chance by 5%. So it's just like, this is huge, you guys. This is kind of what we were hoping for to get for feral. This is something to want to bring, something to make, people want to bring feral. So just that alone is increasing your crit, your raid crit by 100%. That's pretty nice. Um, now the extra part is pretty huge. So leader of the pack also causes affected targets to heal themselves for 4% of their maximum health when they critically hit with a melee or ranged attack. The healing effect cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds, if somebody's critting, they can heal themselves 4%. This is a huge passive healing for the raid. Everybody can crit, Not a lot of people have a lot of crit, but everybody can crit. And it's just like an automatic passive healing just to make sure if they're 40 yards, they can get this passive healing, which is huge. That healing is huge. So what is Blizzard's response? They put it out, and then they put this out really quickly. The chosen abilities in PTR data are not final in particular. The ones that would clearly be overpowered or problematic in PvE, such as leader of the pack. Okay, so they're calling us out automatically, so they really don't like this one, are generally cases where the final decision in PvP talents to give hasn't yet been made. Okay, the primary goal of Conflict of Strife, which is this neck trait, is to provide an interesting choice in PvP by allowing access to an extra PvP talent. It's not necessarily going to be a strong option for PvP, okay? So they don't want it to be the PvE necessity for us. The acquisition of this essence is via PvP and is totally optional for PvE focused players. While there may be interesting PvP uses for some of the choices, it is not expected to be a strong competitor on usual PvE criteria like total throughput on every spec, which they're referring to us again. So what does this do for us? I mean, they're saying it. They're just like, hey, we want this to be fun for PvE. Give them an extra PvP. Give them an extra option, something else to do, right? So if I have leader of the pack as a feral playing PvP, I don't need to spec into that now. I can spec into something else, right? So they're saying we don't want it to be a PvE option, especially so strong. What does this do for our overall damage? Well, it decreases it by a lot. We can do something else better than leader of the pack, right? But it increases our raid damage by a lot. So we would get more raid damage. The raid damage that we'd get for 5% crit on every single person or people within 40 yards is going to be greater than any trait that we would be able to give themselves. So we're going to be a less DPS, but overall as a raid, increasing our raid DPS. So this is a huge plus. I want to read a comment because it's pretty funny. Let's see if I can find it though. Okay, so sorry, Ferals. Let's go back to the bench where we belong because other melee actually bring a passive buff without needing something added to their character. I remember a time when Leader of the Pack was a buff Ferals always had. Sure, it would be nice if Ferals could have that again without being forced into wasting a slot for an essence. I think that was pretty funny. Interesting, so you can kind of see other people's feelings here, a little bit whatever. And And then some people were saying, that's kind of, well, whatever. Everybody's fighting for those melee spots. I don't think Farrell's really ever had that spot, so it would be nice to get this buff. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, you guys, now let's talk about something that, well, this is just huge news, but obviously Classic's coming out. There's a huge hype about Classic, you guys. Um, and you know what? It's interesting to me. At first I was like, nah, I'm not gonna play Classic. And then I was like, man, this hype's pretty cool. Like maybe I'm missing out on something. So I've been kind of, on the edge. One of the things that I did consider is they did bring out this option. They said Wowhead is looking for WoW Classic writers. I did apply for this. This is quite old, 13 days. I still haven't heard back from them. Um, and then more recently, there is a classic WoW Druid leveling guide and best leveling spec, which kind of goes over mostly Feral, because Feral would be the best way to level in classic. So they posted this not too long ago, so I don't think I got it. Um, so this was definitely going to be like, if I got this, I was going to play classic. Now, for me, so this isn't a big deal anymore. But for me, it's just like, hey, do I want to play classic or not? I'm going to kind of go over what I'm thinking, you guys, and what I'm probably going to be doing in the future. And so some of you guys are probably going to be following me. Some of you are not, obviously, because, the subs are probably going to split. Who's playing classic, who's playing regular, right? So what I feel is, especially rating currently, is I want to raid weed. I'm not satisfied with some of the raids that I've been in. Some of them I have been satisfied, and then they fall apart. Obviously, you guys are probably going through the same thing. A lot of people aren't raiding anymore, top end content, and if it is, it's really difficult to find people, right? So I want to raid weed. I had enjoyed raid weeding. I feel like obviously. I feel like I can do it better than some other people's the raids that I've been in, but I just let it go, shut my mouth, just kind of take it easy, um, you know, and I feel like that'd be fun. Now, have I ever raided in Classic? No, I haven't. In Classic, I believe I just leveled and kind of messed around with a rogue. Didn't really touch anything else. I was just like, oh yeah, this is cool. I thought this was all too. Wow, I was just kind of leveling. So I don't know the raid, so I'm at a disadvantage there. Now, also, something else is like, well, I really enjoy Mythic Pluses. Next patch or next, whatever, I want to do more for Mythic Pluses. I actually want to get a group, and I know I've been saying this for a while. I want to push like high-end stuff, and I'm going to be playing Feral, but I'm also going to be playing either Resto or Boomkin. I just want to be playing a class that's going to be pushing those high-end keys. I just want to do that. I feel like it'd be fun. So if Feral's not going to be it for me, I'm still going to be playing Feral, still going to be doing dungeons as Feral, but I want to push some high keys. So I'm going to do Resto or Boomkin. I haven't decided. Can't do that in Classic either. Now, something else I'm concerned about with Classic is it's huge. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. I am worried about the future of Classic. Okay, I heard Classic ratings not as intense. It's not. It's just kind of a little bit more simplified, which makes sense for their first raids. Um, so I'm wondering how many people are going to stay for that, if they're going to kind of go to new content when they get a little bored of that, or when they get a little bored of stuff to do. I don't know how much there is to do other than raid. Um, this is all just speculation, obviously, because I haven't been there. Now, also, I'm wondering, well, what about after the fact? What happens when Classic's done? Are they bringing in new content? Will they be adding to Classic? So is there somewhere to go afterwards, or will it be done there? Will it be finished there? It's just stop where it's at, and then they're going to go into new content. If that's so, I don't want to be playing Classic. I'd rather just be sticking with the new content. Um, so right now I'm kind of, on the edge. I think Classic would be fun, but more towards newer content. So that's probably where my channel is going to be heading, you guys. It's going to be just giving the new content stuff. And if you guys want to play Classic and you kind of want to, double dip, that's understand. You guys can still watch my stuff. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, here we are at the channel. So why are we at the channel? So you can see the videos you might already watch or whatever. No. So what I'm doing here is we did go over 1,000 subs, and I wanted to thank you guys so much. Awesome job. Thank you guys for, doing the content. I want to point out something. I haven't made a Feral video for a month. You know, this was a PTR over a month, and you guys are probably just like, ah, Blue, we're here for the feral stuff. You know, so thanks for sticking with it, you guys. I do appreciate that. I want to let you know, honestly, towards the end of the expansions, I don't play as much. You know, I just get kind of played out. You know, take a little bit of a rest, and then get ready to hit it back hard when the content comes out. So I'm not really playing very much. I think something I actually was thinking about that I'm going to do is I'm probably going to jump in the PTR. I went in the PTR one day, gave you this video, kind of checked it out, see what's up, and then I haven't touched the PTR since, you know. I think I'm going to jump into it, at least something, just give me something to do, you know. Play Feral, level it up a little bit, and just see what happens, you know. Maybe I'll get you some more videos on PTR stuff. Um, but what something I wanted to do in the future that you guys are going to be seeing is, you know, I believe a lot of my viewers were the same age. I'm sure we probably have some of the same interests. Something that was interesting to me, obviously, um, was, you know, YouTube and like how to make it work and stuff like that. So, once you get over 1,000 viewers, I'm on sponsored now. I don't know what you call it or whatever, but there are ads on my videos now, which means eventually I could be making money, right? I have to like earn up to $100 a month before they'll actually give me something. So I could get $100. Um, so I want to go over that process with you guys as it starts happening, so you guys can be aware too. You know, just to kind of like boost you guys up is like I'm doing World of Warcraft, and not very many people watch World of Warcraft content. Obviously, you guys do because we play the game, so you guys are. I'm also playing Feral Druid, which is like one of the least played classes as well, and we're doing it. You know, you guys are making it work, and we're getting a lot of subs. You know, so it's just like support for you guys. If you want to go out and make your own channel, like I'll support you guys, I'll sub, you know, no problem. But like it's possible, it really is. Um, and I would definitely love to support you guys. So I just kind of want to go as we do baby steps along the path. You know, this was kind of like a goal for me to kind of make it work. So we do baby steps. I kind of want to have you guys follow along and see what's up. You know, see how the channel is doing. I could show you guys the views of certain videos. Be like, hey, this video did really well. You know, it made me like $5 or whatever. And you know, so we could go ahead and do that. And if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, then I'll probably stop doing it. But I do want to thank you guys again so much for supporting the channel, and just keep it up. Okay, and I did want to show you guys some of my parses um, for you guys that are probably interested. So as you guys see, I did get that 100% parse on opulence. I have that kill on my desktop. If you guys want it, let me know. We did make it to Mechatork. I wasn't here for the raid on King Rusticon. I think we killed it pretty easily. I'm not sure. So we were working on Mechatork this week. We were really close to downing it a few times, and pretty funny. The tank ended up just like it was our best clear. We got to phase 3, and the tank was just chilling with the bomb, just kind of didn't realize what he was doing and blew up with everybody. So that was our best attempt. Not our best attempt, but that would have probably been a kill. And tensions got very high after that, and we called the raid. Um, Raid leader talked about, you know, making it the last raid we're going to do for the guild, which is like, oh gosh, I'm going to guild hop again, right? So unfortunately, we didn't down Mechatork, and next week he decided he's not going to disband the guild, but we're going to re-clear. So maybe we can retouch some of these parses. Jadefire, I don't know why. I always have trouble on Jadefire. Maybe I'll just solo single target. I think I get a little bit, you know, too crazy about multi-dotting, and it's tough. Um, so we can try to touch these parses. Maybe we can get another 100% opulence. But if you guys are still interested, I know the content's a little bit old now. You know, a lot of you guys probably aren't raiding anymore, or you guys are on the new stuff, which I'm not even really touching at all. I did this 5 times. This was the first week. I just did this 5 times that it came out, just so I can keep on getting that trinket, and I didn't get it, and then I was just kind of over it. So we're retouching these ones. Maybe we'll get a King Rusticon, and hopefully we get that Mechatork. On this Mechatork, I was getting really high parses, so we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll get 100% because the end of the boss fight gets a little chaotic, and I have to do a little bit of dancing around that I'm not on the boss. But we'll see if I can get that 100% Mechatork. That'd be really cool if I can get a couple hundreds on here. But we'll work on the rest, you guys. Conclave, we'll see if I can actually DPS on this one instead of Resto. But that's it. Let me know, you guys, if you want some videos, if you want some Pharaoh content, if you want some dungeons. I'm down to go ahead and do a dungeon, jump in a dungeon, check it out, get you guys that video, whatever you guys want. And I'm sorry I've been slacking lately, just let me know. I'm here
It's
for you. Oh, hello. You know, I'm here for you guys, whatever you want. I've just been a little lazy lately, but I'm gonna jump back on the horse and help you guys out. Whatever you want. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the video, watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be seeing you guys, like I said, hardcore next patch when it comes out. But that's it for now. Take it easy. Peace.